Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about mucus and the cause of disease. So what's mucus? That's what I'm going to talk about. Let's wait a few minutes to see people come in because I'm going to answer questions as best as I can. Okay, so a few minutes and we shall see. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm here to help you today. I'm going to answer any questions you might have. Okay, so if you have any questions on detoxification, healing with fruits and herbs, um, feel free and ask your question. Okay, I'm going to help you the best as I can. Okay, it doesn't matter what question it is, so long as it's within the realm of detoxification and fruits and herbs, I will do my best to help you. Okay, so if you have any questions, do feel free and ask. Okay, let me just see. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Should be able to. If you can hear me, please let me know. Should be. Welcome again. Like I said, you have any questions? Feel free and ask. Okay. In the meantime, let me talk about mucus. Okay, what's mucus? Mucus is a thick fluid-like substance that covers all our internal organs. Okay, it's there to protect us. It's there to protect us against any bacteria, any kind of fungus, or any kind of invasion. Mucus is produced to protect us. Okay, so when we eat the wrong foods, okay, like say animal products and cooked starches, for the most part, it stimulates a mucosic response. If you eat like hot peppers, for instance, you feel it in your throat. There's a mucosic response. This mucosic response is there to protect you. The problem is when you eat the wrong foods for a long period of time, or when you're taking chemicals, or you are breathing the wrong air, or you're drinking the wrong water, you're stimulating mucus response in a very excessive way, and sometimes the body can't remove the excess mucus, and this mucus houses bacteria, parasites, fungus, toxins, and metabolic waste. And this waste, okay, if you don't remove it, it's going to start burning tissue, organ, and glands, and this is when you start getting a health issue. Okay, so mucus is the cause of disease. I mean, acidosis is the right word for it, but mucus, when it's overstimulated, when there's excessive amount of mucus and your body cannot remove it, then you're going to have a problem. Okay, so when we use the fruits and herbs, we use it because fruits are the only natural remedy we can use to liquefy the mucus, or to move the mucus, help move the lymph system, because mucus is part of the lymph system. Okay, and it's essential that we take steps to remove it. If you don't move it, it will fester, it will attract bacteria, attract fungus, toxins remain, acids burn, and you start having health issues. So that's why some people will say there's only one disease, and that's mucus, excess mucus response, and acidosis. Okay, so once you understand that, then you're able to know how to get rid of the mucus. You see that everything is cause and effect. Everything you are exposed to in this, as far as the body is concerned, when you have any health issue, is cause and effect. If there's a cause and there's an effect, you can always fix it. But if there's no cause, you can't fix it, right? So the cause, for most part, is excessive mucus response. You're eating the wrong foods. These foods are congesting you, they're causing obstructions, and they're harming you in the long run. Okay, so if you want to fix it, you just reverse it. You just simply stop eating the foods causing the problems. Okay, and eat foods that are living and vibrant, that can cleanse the body, that can move the mucus and help you get better. Okay, very, very simple. So like I said, I'm here to answer any questions. Yeah, if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask. As far as if it's to do with health, detox, fruits and herbs, I'm the person who can help you. I'm a herbalist as well. I'm also a detoxification specialist. My job, my specialty is to be able to help you get better. Okay, when other methods fail, I know the steps to help you get better. Okay, and it's very, very simple. And my channel is here to spread the message to you guys so that you guys have the tools to heal yourself. So today's a live. It's a bit. I'm going to keep it short. But if you guys have questions, feel free and ask, and I'll do my best to answer for you. Okay. So let's see, the first one. The first question is mucus is good and bad? Yeah, like I said, mucus is good. Okay, it's there for a reason. Our inner organs are covered with mucus because when we breathe air, when we ingest food, alien food, let's call it alien food, or any food that's alien to the human body, will stimulate a mucosic response as a defense mechanism. The problem comes about when the mucus excessive mucus is produced. So let's say you eat a lot of hot peppers constantly and your body is producing mucus. Okay, the body has to remove that mucus, excess mucus. But if it can't, because your lymph system is clogged, because your body is in an acidic state, that mucus will pile up. Okay, and become stagnant, and because it holds bacteria, toxins, and metabolic waste, it will burn tissue, organ, and glands, and you can have what they call a disease. Okay, so It's good when it's natural, when it's at the right levels. It's bad when there's excessive amounts of it, okay? And the reason for the excessive amounts is because you're eating the wrong foods, okay? Very simple, very, very simple. Cause and effect. Remove the cause, and then you can reverse things. Very, very easy, okay? So yes, it's good and bad at the same time. Can I use apple cider vinegar to remove it? No, you can't use apple cider vinegar to remove the mucus, because the mucus is part of the lymph system. The lymph system is in every single cell. Okay, so in your cell, your 100 trillion cells, and that number keeps on changing, by the way. There's blood to feed the cells, and there's the lymph system to remove waste from the cells. Okay, this is on a very broad level. Okay, so the blood is the kitchen. The lymph system is the sewer system or the toilet. Okay, so it removes waste. If your lymph system is not moving properly, you cannot remove the waste, the acidic waste produced from the cell, and this acidic waste burns. It literally burns. You look at a child, a baby, when you don't wipe its bottom and the urine, eventually it will start burning the child and the waste. Same thing with our cells, okay? So the lymph system, the mucus, which is part of it, job is to take those acids, okay, and put it through to the lymph nodes, through to the kidneys, and sometimes through the digestive system to eliminate it. Like I said, it only becomes a problem when you can't move that mucus. And ACV can't do that, because ACV is malic acid, okay? It's an acid. What you do need, though, is to hydrate and move the lymph system into the fruits and fruit juices. That's the easiest way of doing it, especially like lemons, grapes, and any citrus fruits are very strong pullers of mucus. They liquefy the mucus and they allow you to get rid of it, okay? So that's why we use ACV is great for other things, but it has to be raw ACV. It cannot be just ACV, so pay attention, okay? So the next question, acid reflux. So like I mentioned before in one of my videos below, if you look at my videos, I think the third video below, I talk about acid reflux and heartburn and how there's actually 3 reasons behind it. The first one is you've been ingesting drugs that have sulfur, okay? And when you have sulfur in your system, it can create this problem for you, because also remember that sulfur attracts also bacteria and fungus. It loves it. Fungus is attracted to sulfur, sorry. So when you have sulfur, you're going to have these issues as well. Number 2, you have interstitial lymphatic congestion. This means that your lymph system in the gut or the stomach wall is not moving. Okay, it's stagnant. So these acids are burning. So you feel this heartburn. This can lead to serious issues like IBS and Crohn's and you know, gastritis, etc. So you don't want it to be there. And the way to fix that is very simple. You just, like, again, you got to change your diet. If you can't tolerate fruits because they're aggressive, you can use green drinks and use herbs, okay? The herbs, I will soon explain to you which herbs to use in a general sense, but that's how you get rid of it, okay? And the third reason is that you're eating high protein diets, and protein stimulates HCl for your pancreas cells. And when the pancreas can't keep up with because the pancreas produces enzymes that on the alkaline side, and the pancreas cells in the stomach produce HCl. It can't keep up. You're going to have that acid burn. Okay, so cut down the protein intake. It's very important in that. You just switch the diet. I would go on green drinks, green salads. Okay, all raw. Use the herbs and build up to fruits, so we can move the acids causing this problem and get permanent relief. Also fix the liver, fix the pancreas with herbs as well. Okay, very simple. Okay, let's see. Any more questions? Feel free and ask, and I'll do my best to answer. I'll probably keep this quite short, but I'm here to answer any question you might have in terms of health, detoxification, healing your body, okay, by yourself. Okay, so someone says, why I have things biting me sometimes. When I drink alcohol, it stops. Okay. I'm not too clear about the question. Like, you mean like you get bug bites? Okay. Remember that creators in general, let's talk about bacteria and fungus. They love fermented stuff. They love feeding on fermented sugars. They love feeding on anything dead and acidic. It's their job. Their job is to feed on these things. They're actually there to help us. They're not bad. Like bacteria and fungus are given a bad name by some experts, but they're actually there to serve a purpose. They're created for a purpose to break down the stuff we can break. So when you eat proteins and you can't digest it, then bacteria comes into play. When you eat starches and you can't break it down properly, fungus comes to play, okay? So a lot of people, you tend to have a lot of bites. It's because they're attracted to whatever you're excreting, the waste you're excreting. So cut down on the waste. Eat live and vibrant foods, the green drinks, and fruits, fresh fruits, raw fruits. And you see that, basically how you smell is how what's inside. So if you eat living vibrant foods, you're not going to smell. You can try it yourself and see. If you eat a lot of protein, you have a stench to you, okay? But when you start eating live vibrant foods, the smell goes away, and that's how You can tell in what the state of your insides. You know, are you rotting inside by the food you're eating, or are you living inside? You know, you have living vibrant foods. Your insides should reflect that as well. Okay. Okay. So let me see. So I mentioned about is that good in capsule form? Ashwagandha daily with ginseng, 1 capsule each daily. Is it good? Ashwagandha is an adaptogen, okay? And ginseng is also an adaptogen. So they are great for you because what they do is that they kind of like balance your stress levels. So your adrenals, okay, which these two target are crucial when it comes to your health, because your adrenals, they do 3 things. They produce corticosteroids to fight inflammation. They produce neurotransmitters, which allow communication between cells, okay, especially the autonomic nervous system, okay. And number 3, they control the kidneys. So they're imperative that they are always in good working order. Ashwagandha can help calm it down, balance it out, okay, and ginseng. But this can only help you when your body is healthy. Like what I mean is that if your body is truly acidic, or you're coming from a standard American diet and you have health issues and you take ashwagandha and ginseng, it can help you, but it's not going to solve the problem, okay? You have to solve the problem, you got to change the diet. It's very, very important, okay? Someone says, what can I eat or drink to control high blood pressure? So this question keeps on coming up, and it's one of the most common questions, and it's very pressing and concerning, right? Because high blood pressure is dangerous. So you stay on your meds, okay? Just when you're on meds, stay on the meds always. But you have to understand why you have high blood pressure, because it's acidosis. Your body is highly acidic. Number 2, your kidneys and adrenals are not working properly, okay? Because remember, in the blood pressure number, the top part, very simple, is your adrenals, and the bottom part is your kidneys. And when any one of them is off or not working properly, you're going to have high and low blood pressure. In fact, if you have high blood pressure, you do have low blood pressure. It just alternates, and you have to keep track of it. But the way to get rid of it is to go on 100% fruit diet and use herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels, okay? So which brings me to the question of herbs. Now, here we have something called the Fabulous 5, okay? And we call it the Fabulous 5 because it contains herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, endocrine glands, bowels, okay? The 5 of them. These are the 5 major systems, organs, and glands that you need to address all the time when you're trying to heal something, because the body works as a whole, not in part. So you need herbs for all those parts to affect it. In fact, there is ginseng in here as well. Okay, so like that's what you got to do. You got to use the herbs to help you, because the herbs, they're there to strengthen and clean out the cells for you. Okay, so you change the diet. Always the diet will help you with the fruits and the green drinks, but the herbs are there to give you that extra push to clean the cells for you, because you need healthy cells to function properly. Okay. Oh, someone says, well, where can I buy that from? So it's on my website. It's called miraherbals.info. Okay, Mira, MIRAHERBALS.info. If one of you can write it down for me, I appreciate it right now. I can't do it right now, but if you message me, I'm more than happy to help you if you leave a comment in any of my posts. Okay, so let's see. So when you have any kind of lymphedema or any kind of such issues, what is it? It's a kidney issue. You got to fix your kidneys, okay? The body uses water or fat or skin or anything like that, excess skin, to protect itself, to buffer acids, metabolic waste. But your body produces waste on the cellular level. I think it's like a pH of 3. Okay, it's pretty hot. And that acid is taken to your lymph nodes and is converted to a lesser acid to about 6. And then you urinate it out, okay, out of the body. So when you have this, when the body cannot eliminate waste properly, okay, when it can't eliminate waste properly, then it creates this water buffer or a fat deposits to defend itself, to encapsulate the waste until you can eliminate it. That's why kidneys are essential when it comes to healing, because the kidneys eliminate metabolic waste. It's the most efficient way of moving waste. Okay, the bowels is the digestive waste. The skin, a lot of gases come out of there, and also some metabolic waste, but it's not as efficient as the kidneys. So kidneys are always important to get healthy, very, very important, okay? When I'm trying to heal somebody or to heal themselves, I always say you go on kidney teas, okay? I mean, it's so important. Like, I mean, the herbs in like buchu, uvarusi, couch grass, these are fantastic plants that help you cleanse the kidneys. When the kidney starts working properly, everything's perfect. It's that simple. The question is, can you do the work for it, right? Okay. So let's see, next question. There's nothing that, in my opinion, there's nothing the body can't heal. Okay, provided it's not too far gone. We don't use the word cure, we don't use the word diseases, because in natural healing, as a herbalist, we don't recognize that, meaning that they are just terms we use to identify cause and effect. The reason why your body's not getting, you have so-called diseases, is because is the cause. You're causing it to happen. The body, in other words, the body is a perfectly functioning machine. And then so it's at ease, it's functioning properly, it's at ease. And then you eat the wrong foods or put the wrong chemicals in your body, and there's this ease cause. In other words, there's a disruption of the ease. Okay, so my job is to locate what this disruption is and remove it. So the actual concept of diseases doesn't apply when it comes to natural healing. So yes, the body can self-heal pretty much everything, provided it's not too far gone. If it doesn't like a virus, to kick it out. If it doesn't like bacteria, to kick it out. If it doesn't like fungus, it could kick it out, provided it can. And it only can when the kidneys are working properly, when the bowels are working properly, when the entire body is working properly, then it can do it easily. When those parts are not working properly, it can't. And that's when you see the so-called diseases manifest in a very bad way, okay? So let's see. Heart palpitations. Someone says I have heart palpitations. I have when I wake up in the morning. So this is a thyroid issue. It's a thyroid and adrenals issue. Okay. So and these two are connected to the kidneys. Again, fix the kidneys. Check the thyroid. It might be hyper or hypo. In either case, you want to get the mucus and acids affecting the gland out of there, and that's done with the kidneys. You clean the kidneys. Go and have some fruit diet. Use the Fabulous 5 tinctures. Kidneys, the kidney thing, okay? You got a kidney filter. The kidneys filter, the acids affecting the thyroid can leave and they function properly, and you won't have these issues, okay? And adrenals also produce neurotransmitters, okay, that affects the heart as well. So you got to fix the adrenals as well. So I'll use adrenal herbs like ginseng and licorice root, etc., to help you balance that out as well, okay? Someone says, okay. Someone says, I had a diet and it was anxiety. Anxiety and adrenals. When you get anxious or when you get stressed, you get worried, okay, apart from it being a mental issue, it's also your adrenals. They are the emotional glands. So you need those in good working order. That's why I always say, always address the kidneys, adrenals, and lymph system. They're the major 3, but ideally address the major 5. But it doesn't matter what you have. If you want to be let's say you're healthy and you want to be a super athlete, or you want to be more alert, or doesn't matter what the issue is, always use the Fabulous 5. Address the Fabulous 5 with the herbs and change the diet, and everything will improve, okay? I cannot tell you how simple it is and how important it is, but only if you do the work for it, obviously, okay? Let's see, let me question. Someone says yerba mate. You know, I know it's a fantastic plant, but I don't use it personally. I think it's a great substitute for coffee and caffeine, so by all means you can use it, okay? Let me see. Someone says, let food be thy medicine and not thy death. That health is in the plant. Yes, absolutely. That saying was supposedly taken from Hippocrates. Let food be your medicine, medicine be your food, right? And it's so true. It is just so true. I mean, it's so simple. Like, we want to complicate matters. We want things to be complicated. The human mind likes complexity. It doesn't like to accept things as simple. But when you do the simple stuff and it starts working, then you'll be blown away, okay? So yes, the diet is crucial. And what diet is, when you look at the old pictures of Greece and Rome, you always see them dangling for fruits, okay? It's always fruits. You always see that. And we're living in a society right now that a lot of experts have come out and they've bashed the fruits really bad. That's all sugar. That, you know, I have a post going right now, a coffee post, and a lot of people are getting upset because I mentioned fruits and they're really against it, because the media has done such a fantastic job in doing that, and the experts, so-called experts, and the medical experts who don't want you necessarily to get better are pushing that as well, okay? And for me, it's sad, because this is one of the ways you can heal yourself. I have nothing against anybody, have nothing against anyone's agenda. I just like truth and honesty, and I like to share my honest view on healing so that people can benefit, because for me, if you heal yourself and if you get better, then I'm happy as well, okay? Health is not something to joke around with, okay? You know, and the tide against the natural healing is big and heavy, okay? And people are like passionate about it, and you know, like some people like their habits, some people like their coffee, some people like their protein, their meats and stuff, and I get that. I know I'm human, everyone is human, we all have our weaknesses, but when you try and justify something that's necessarily bad, and you know it deep inside that it is, and there are arguments and studies that back you up, promoted by special interest, and you use that as a defense mechanism, it's bad for you, but also bad for others, because other people are watching it who might have benefited from the fruits and the herbs, and now you're put you put in your information which you don't know as true because some expert said it was true, or because some study was done, promoted by a special interest, was done on it. You cannot hold that as true. Always let the truth be you, meaning that always put things in experience and practice it. Whatever I tell you, the fruits and herbs, if you did it and you saw the benefits, you understand. But it be your truth, not mine, right? So I'm only telling you something that I know to be true, but when you practice it and see it as your, then becomes your truth. And that's what I try to do. I don't try to go against people or insult their ways. You know, some people have their own ways of healing, that's fine. But I tell you the truth as I know it, because I've seen it help so many people, okay? So I feel it's my obligation to help you as well. Okay, let's see. Someone says, hello, sir, how can I lower inflammation? Inflammation is a word used very loosely. Inflammation means acidosis. Think of it in a very basic way, that your body is inflamed. It's in flames, okay? Not literally, but it's inflamed, it's burning. And what burns? Acids. And why is acid trapped there? Again, because your kidneys are not filtering, your lymph system is not moving, and because you're eating the wrong foods. When you eat protein and starches, it leaves an acid hit on the body. And this accumulates, and your body starts getting burnt inside, so to speak, inflamed. You want to get rid of inflammation. If you go on a 2 or 3 week cleanse with fruits alone, and fruits and nothing but fruits, you will see the inflammation leaving your body. Okay, you're going to use the Fabulous 5, like I mentioned here, okay? And you're going to use the kidney tea, as I mentioned here. Okay, and you're going to go on 100% fruit diet for 2 or 3 weeks. Your inflammation will reduce. Okay, thank you for the gift. I really appreciate the gift you gave. Okay, when you give me those gifts, thank you again. I didn't even know it existed, and really, I don't care. All I care about is you. Really, honest to God, like it doesn't make a difference to me. But I just like to know that I've helped one of you to change your life. Okay, it makes me so happy. Like it's soul food, and I wish I could do this every day to reach out to you personally. But thank you for the gift. I appreciate it so much. You don't have to do it, and God bless you. Let's see. So can you the website of where all my herbs are is Mira. Okay, MIRA herbals HERBALS. .info. Like I said, if any of you can write it down for me on the comments, I appreciate it. It's Mira, MIRA HERBALS. Thank you for the gift again. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, the website. Like I said, if you can't get it, thank you so much. You guys are so kind. So kind for the gifts. Yeah, if you can't get this message and you want to ask me any question, please, any comment, any of my posts, leave a comment. I'll get to you. I never leave anybody behind. Okay, this is how much I care about you guys. Okay, okay. Let's see. Yeah, miraherbals.info. Okay, it's .info. Not. There we go. Let me see any questions. If you have any questions, please feel free and ask. Okay, so someone says my in-laws suffer from arthritis. Okay, rheumatoid arthritis. What can I do? Need to help their pain. So I mean, your in-laws. Okay, they have to be in line with what I am showing you, the fruits and herbs, because I know that especially when people are older, they don't like to break their habits, right? But they should be on an alkaline diet. They should be on, this is what I would do. Breakfast, have fruits or fruit juices. Okay, lunch, have green drinks. And dinner, you can have some steamed veggies temporarily, okay? Because I know to make the gradual shift. But ideally, if you want to get rid of this joint issues, you need to go on 100% fruit diet. And you need to use the herbs I just showed you, the Fabulous 5 here. Okay, to clean out all the major glands and systems and organs, okay? And you need to use the kidney tea because arthritis is a kidney issue. You can't get rid of the acids. Acids are sticking around, and the body starts attacking itself, especially when it gets to the autoimmune side, okay? So it's not you can reverse it. My point is, you can reverse it by changing the diet. Diet number 1 being fruits and green drinks or greens, raw. And the herbs, that's it, and patience, that's all. Remember, it took you decades to get here with your arthritis. So just a little time, few months, okay, even weeks, you see a lot of changes for the benefits, for the plus, okay. Let's see, okay, so next question. Someone says, immunocompromised best herbs. So if you have your immune system is compromised, I just explained it literally right now. It's all those so-called autoimmune issues, they call it autoimmune because they don't truly understand what it means, so they label it, okay. But remember, cause and effect. Things don't just happen because God doesn't like you or because, whatever reason, or you caught some kind of disease. It doesn't work that way. It's cause and effect. Cause and effect. Because a really fine-tuned body that's really healthy, meaning kidneys are working properly, meaning liver is working properly, meaning the bowels working properly, will not hold viruses and fungus, okay? It will not hold it, meaning that they might be dormant or they will leave the body because these things are only attracted to cells that are weak, or that the body has a lot of putrid material or fermented foods in there that these critters need to break down. If your body's clean, it won't stick around. Thank you for the gift, but Plant Mama, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If I missed you, I'm thankful for everything you do. Okay, I'm really thankful. So I can't tell you enough how thankful I am. So let's see a question. Hi Rose. Hi Rose. Nice to meet you from California. Nice to meet you. My son is immune compromised. Okay, he has anemia. So your son has been on a high fruit diet. Okay, you have to follow me and watch my videos on YouTube and everything, because I show you everything. If you have children that are compromised this way, because of their lymph system, they took it from the parents. So they have most kids who are born today, and I've seen kids as young as 1 and younger that the health is so compromised. It's sad. It breaks my heart when I see it like this. Okay, and it's because their parents were eating acidic foods, the chemicals, the injections they've been getting. All this piles up and affects, not only affect you, but also when you give birth or you conceive, the child gets it. Okay, so if your child is compromised with the immune system, your child has been on a high fruit diet. Okay, and children love fruits. If you put 3 bowls of food on the table, and children walk in the door, and 1 bowl is fruits, 1 bowl is greens, and 1 bowl is meat, the children, by instinct alone, if they're not conditioned, will go to the fruits. Is that we, the adults, who have destroyed their minds, okay? Because we get information from interest groups that poison our minds, and we take it as true, because most of us don't have the time to sit down to understand what we're really learning, okay? But most of the information they tell us about nutrition is wrong. In fact, 90% of it is wrong, okay? And unless you actually take steps to educate yourself, you will never find it, because people have been so brainwashed. They are so strong against these beliefs, even though it's not theirs. It's someone else's, and it's been brainwashed, and you put it in your head and you take it as true. If a child is compromised immune system, I'll use the Fabulous 5. I just showed you a few drops, okay, and go on a high fruit diet, and patience and time. That's it, okay. Ideally, reach out to me. I can give you a more personalized thing for your child, okay. But don't give hope. You can always get better. You can always get the child better. You can always. It's never impossible, okay. Don't let anyone tell you it's impossible. Okay, let me see. Did I miss any questions here? So since I'm scrolling here, please ask any questions if you have any, and I will try my best to get to them. So, okay, where can I buy that from? Okay. Let's see. I think I got most of them. Yes, yeah. The injection topic is a pretty topic that most people get offended by, so I don't bring it up, okay? I believe in natural immunity personally. Okay, and that's my personal opinion. I don't expect other people to do the same. Okay, but I believe that nature created us for us to be resilient, and we create our own antibodies, etc. But that's, like I said, my personal opinion. I don't. So when you have any diabetic issues with your nerves, okay, again, what's happened? Remember, pancreas is affected. Okay, number 1. Number 2, your adrenals are affected. Okay, so when they're compromised, adrenals make use of sugar metabolism. So it's there to break down sugars and deal with sugar metabolism. So when it's weak, you're going to have sugar issues. Number 2, you stop eating starches, complex carbohydrates. The body has a hard time breaking these things down, and it creates the need for insulin, excess insulin. That's the adrenals. Pancreas, mucus and acids in your acidic diet will cause the pancreas to malfunction. So if you want to fix any diabetic situation, you got to use living vibrant foods. I would go on green drinks and a raw vegan diet initially with the herbs, okay, and build up to the fruits, low glycemic fruits, okay, and use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, lymph system, stomach, bowels. Use herbs for the pancreas and use herbs for the adrenals, okay. Also work on the liver, okay, and give it time. You get better. And nervous system issues, we do have herbs for the nerves, okay, and the fruits are the best when it comes to sparking up the nerves, strengthen the nerves, right? They're the best. But you want to use herbs for the nervous system as well, and the brain, okay, because also the brain has a lot to do with the nervous system as well. So you want to strengthen all those parts, okay. Okay, reach out to me if you want me to help you. So can you tell us what type of doctor you are? I'm not a doctor, okay? And I say that with pride. I'm not a doctor. I'm a herbalist, number 1. Number 2, I'm also trained in natural healing. So natural healing, if you understand what it is, it's been since the beginning of time. And natural healing is the real medicine, so to speak, okay? It's been there generations and before recorded history. And the only is the real medicine, in my opinion, because we know how to get you better. Okay, whereas when it comes to other sciences, they're trying to treat. We don't treat. Okay, we don't treat at all. Because if you were in the beginning of my show, I told you that we believe in cause and effect. So if you're having an issue, a health issue, it's a cause. Something caused it. We go back and remove the cause. We don't treat. Okay, so I'm a herbalist. 1, number 2, I'm a detox specialist, and number 3, I'm a lover of human beings. I care about my fellow human beings. That's far more important than anything else, apart from the knowledge I have. Okay, so yeah, that's the question for you, the answer for you. Sorry. So what does someone eat for adrenal fatigue? Adrenal fatigue is you gotta fix your adrenals, right? So what you can do is use the herbs for the adrenals. Okay, make sure the diet has changed. Okay. Change the diet, always important. So raw vegan diet or a high food diet, and herbs for the entire body, okay? Kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach and bowels, plus herbs for the adrenal, extra herbs for the adrenals, sorry, okay? Are black seeds really good for you? The black seed oil is fantastic for you, but like every single superfood, okay, it's not a solution to everything. Meaning that because of our mentality, we like to take a pill for everything, right? We think of superfoods will save us, but if your body is in a state of acidosis, it will help you, but they can't get rid of the problem. You got to cleanse the whole body, get the kidneys working better, the adrenals, the lymph system, the bowels working properly, and then you can take those superfoods, and you start flying, meaning that you will thrive. Okay, so yes. Let me see. Spirulina, same thing. It's beneficial if your body's in a good state of health. By all means, it's good. Let me see. Any questions? I have stage 4 kidney problems. Stage 4 kidneys. Okay, kidneys. It's very sad the amount of kidney diseases we're having these days. Okay, it's really, really bad. Okay, and unfortunately, the conventional science has no solution for it. You have to understand why the kidneys got in a state like that. Again, mucus and acids, acidosis. Okay, and that's why one of my videos I created was for baking soda, and you take a teaspoon of baking soda, and the reason why that works is because it takes away some of the acids hitting the kidneys. So when the acids start hitting the kidneys, then the kidneys start breaking down. Because the high protein diets are the big culprit here for the kidney issues. So you gotta stop eating high protein. You gotta go on raw vegan at the very least. Okay, I prefer a 100% fruit diet, and use lots of herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, stomach and bowels. The kidney herbs, as I mentioned here. Okay, you just drink this all day. Drink this all day. It has over-OC, it has dandelion root, it has marshmallow root. All these are fantastic herbs. Like, these herbs are so powerful, okay? They cleanse you out. It's unbelievable. Anyone who does it and goes on a fruit cleanse 2 to 3 weeks and uses these herbs, there's no way you won't feel the benefit, okay? The proof is in the pudding. There can be studies and studies and studies. You never know the truth until you try it yourself, okay? Please reach out to me if you have that issue, okay? I can give you better directions, okay? But if I was to fix my kidneys, I would go on 100% fruit diet. I would use the herbs for the entire body, clean the whole body out, but an abundance of herbs, like maybe 10, 20 different kinds of herbs for kidneys, and drink it as a tea and as a tincture, okay? And then flush the body. Use the baking soda. I'll have the baking soda 1 teaspoon twice a day, just to help minimize the damage of the acids hitting the kidneys, okay? And that's what I would do, but flush the whole body with water, keep on drinking water, change the diet. You cannot touch any cooked foods. You should not touch any protein whatsoever. It should be 100% raw vegan diet, preferably 100% fruit diet, okay? Okay, let's see. Yes, I said yes, I'm a healer, not a doctor, absolutely, yes. Healer is kind of a loose term. I don't do the healing, you do. Your body does, okay? So all I do is I show you the herbs and the fruits to get your body in a state where it can heal itself. The body is a healer, not me, not you. The body is the self-healer, and it's a fantastic healing machine. You just need to give it the right environment with the fruits and the herbs and the raw veggies, okay? Let's see. Yeah, someone said same beliefs I have. Yes, this is getting so big now because people are getting frustrated. People are getting frustrated with the fact that there's no real solution out there to healing. Yes, there's treatments, but there's no healing. In other words, you don't get better. It's like a band-aid policy. So a lot of people are waking up to this. They're getting frustrated and they want to take charge of their own health. And let me tell you something: no one else can take charge of your health. Nobody in this planet, not me. No, it's you. It's you. That's why this information I'm giving you, I'm doing it as my duty, because if you use it for yourself, you can take care of yourself. So, but people are getting frustrated. There's no solution out there, none at all. Okay, not enough to make people happy. So people are changing their mind, especially in this weird times we're in right now. Okay, and you should take care of yourself. Someone says, do you speak French? No, I don't speak French. No, I wish I could actually, honestly, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, did I miss any questions? Yeah, waiting for your order. Yeah, order will come. Okay, it comes to tracking, so just be patient. The USPS sometimes gets delayed. It's not on our part. We ship on with time. It says the United States Postal Service sometimes we delay. Okay, but we always make sure you get what you get. Okay, because like like I said, my goal is to get you better. Okay, that's my sole goal. Is if I can teach you and help you get better, then I've done my part. Because we're gonna leave everything behind. Everybody comes alone and leave alone in the end. And materialism, even though it's great and it's beneficial for everybody, it's not something you can hold on to. Okay, so when I'm doing this for you right now, I'm doing it for the sole purpose of enriching my soul, enriching yours. Okay, because this is soul food, it's priceless. Okay, so I hope that helps. And I guess thank you for the gifts, everybody. If I missed the thank you for the gifts, I appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot to me. The act of it means a lot to me. Okay, any remedies for psoriasis? Psoriasis, any kind of skin condition is it's a kidney issue at a deep cause, because your skin is called a third kidney, and it only comes it gets rid of gases and some metabolic waste, yes, but it's not as efficient as the kidneys in eliminating really a hardcore metabolic waste. So when the kidneys are not working properly or functioning or filtering properly, the skin will take the burden, and the skin is not as efficient, so it will accumulate these so-called acids, and you will have eruptions, skin eruptions. So you want to fix it, you got to fix your kidneys so that the acids can leave the body, and it will take a bit of time, because remember, this is these deposits are quite deep. Okay, in the skin. So use the herbs, the fabulous 5 herbs, as I mentioned. Okay, the fabulous 5 herbs I mentioned, and then also use the kidney tea. Okay, lots of kidney tea. Fix the spleen. Spleen has a lot to do with the skin. Liver has a lot to do with the skin. So you need herbs for the liver, for the spleen, for the entire body, and lots of herbs for the kidneys and the adrenals. Okay, and then give it time, and you see it flush. Of course, diet has to be a 100% fruit diet, preferably, or a raw vegan diet at the very least. Okay, and it takes a bit of time because it's quite chronic. Thinning hair. Someone says they have thinning hair. Again, thinning hair. Listen, my story, a bit of it. Okay, I was like losing hair, not hair loss. Okay, in a big way, but I was losing hair. My family, my brother has lost his hair. Okay, he doesn't follow my system. Okay, remember, just because they're family doesn't mean that they'll follow you, right? Sometimes your family is the worst critics. But yeah, he's losing his hair. Same genes, so to speak, same mother, same father. Okay, he's a high protein diet bodybuilder. I also bodybuilder. I'm not a high protein diet. I don't touch protein at all. Okay, but anyways, with thinning hair, I started to lose my hair. I went to the hairstylist, cut my hair. She said, "Oh, yeah, thinning on top," and I was like concerned. And this was when I was a meat eater. Okay, and ironically, a few months later, I switched to a raw vegan diet. Okay, and my life just improved immensely. Like everything improved, the health-wise, because I lifted a lot of weights. I was getting a lot of joint pains, a lot of issues. Okay, gut issues, and high blood pressure, and also high sugar levels. Okay, this was on a high protein diet. And when I went on the raw vegan / fruit diet, all that went away. Like the pains, I used to have chronic shoulder pains. Chronic. When I say chronic, I mean I couldn't sleep on it. That's how bad it was. And it was like for me for like 3 years. Remember that I was lifting heavy weights, okay? And I thought it was a rotor cuff, so I was doing the rotor cuff exercises, and it got better, but it never went away, and it was excruciating still, okay? When I went and alkalized my body, okay, this is the honest to God truth, and I can say it with an open heart. It went away in like a month or two, and one day I woke up. I was sleeping on my shoulder. It was painful. When I woke up, it wasn't there, and I was like hitting myself. It's not possible. It can be possible. You don't get rid of chronic pain that's been there for 3 years in a month, and it went so fast I wasn't aware it was there. That's how powerful it was, and that was on the diet alone. So when it comes to thinning hair, it's acids. Acids affect your glands, to affect your hormone levels, okay, because the glands are the mucus covering the glands, affecting the glands, and also to actually burn the hair follicles. Okay, but the good news is that it can be reversed. Just change your diet. Simple as that. Stop eating the protein diet. Stop eating the starchy diets, and put more raw greens in your body. Put more living foods in your body, and this can improve. Okay, and my hair started growing. Now I have thick hair. Yes, it's genetics. But I told you my brother is bald. Is literally bald. He's getting bald. Actually, he has some, but he's getting bald. Same mother, same father. Okay, so even if the genes are in your line, doesn't mean that you should surrender to it. Sometimes it might be too late. Sometimes maybe your hair has gone to a condition where it's really bad. Okay, I don't know, but I would never give up. That's what my point is. I would never give up. I would go on 100% fruit diet or raw vegan diet. I'll use the herbs. We have herbs for circulation. Okay, very powerful. You use it and the blood goes to your head and upper body. Fantastic. Like ginkgo leaf, like hawthorn berry. These are fantastic herbs. You use them in combination. They're like super powerful herbs. Okay, in our website, it's called Circulation 2 and also Neurological 1 tincture. They have all the best herbs you can for the brain and nerves and for the head and scalp region. Okay, so let me see. Do fruits and veggies have to be organic? Listen, when it comes to any fruit, if it's soft, okay, like berries or grapes or anything like that, anything that has soft skin, you want it organic because they spray it heavily, okay? Like, they have no regard for human life, okay? The amount of pesticides they put on it is ridiculous. So you should love yourself enough to buy and invest in organic fruits that are soft. When it comes to oranges, anything that's hard cover, even pineapple is something sketchy because pineapple, I heard, is also heavily sprayed. But anything that's hard covered, okay, fruit, you have a better chance of the pesticides not penetrating as deep. Okay, I'm sure it's in there for sure, but it's not as bad as, say, eating a blueberry or grapes that have been sprayed. So buy organic berries. Okay, always organic. Anything that's soft, but you can buy the hard ones, the hard shelled fruits, then non-organic. But wash it well with veggie wash. Okay, high blood pressure, I covered it as well. This is again to do with your kidneys and adrenals. This affects the number. Okay, but stay on your meds after detox and use the herbs I mentioned, the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea. Fix your kidneys and adrenals, and you see it will normalize. Okay, then you can ask your doctor to take you off if you so inclined. Let me see. Okay, let me ask a few more questions, and now I can end it if I don't have any more. We got mites in our hair. How can you have any kind of like bugs in your hair? You mean like lice? You can use menthol crystals. Okay, that's very powerful. You can get rid of them for you. The stuff on the market itself for lice is really bad. It's really bad chemicals. Like, don't put that stuff in your scalp because it soaks right into your head. Okay, the scalp and the skin. Don't put anything on it that you wouldn't necessarily eat. Okay, and menthol crystals are powerful, good enough to get rid of them. Okay, so I would use menthol crystals. I wouldn't use any of those chemicals in the stores unless you have no other recourse, of course. Okay. Let me see. No, someone says feeling full is not actually good. Listen, that's the whole another thing. I had a post way back then. It's about weight loss. It's like lose 10 pounds in something like 7 days, and I did it as a. You see, I don't believe in weight loss. I don't actually regard weight loss. Like, it's not even in my mind that way. I did that post. I was trying to test new things on TikTok, etc. But the goal of the lemon only cleanse and to do it for 7 days wasn't to lose weight necessarily. It's for cleansing the body of mucus and acids. Okay, and a lot of people are uproared about it. They're saying all you need to do is go on a calorie deficit diet, and all you need to do is go high protein. They missed the point. That's not the whole point of the lemon only cleanse. That's a 7-day lemon only, nothing but lemon juice only cleanse. And the whole point of it was to give your body a break. Because the only way you're going to move the mucus and acids affecting your organs is to give the body a break and allow the body to remove it. And the lemon is fantastic because it cleans the mucus and also helps you remove all those toxins and waste out of your body, but also gives your digestion system a break. So the human body is not designed to eat 3 heavy meals a day. It's just not. Okay, we have been sold a bag of lies. It's to sell cereals. It's to sell foods. When you drug somebody, you can drug them with food as well. They're used to eating 5-6 meals a day. They always feel full. Think about it logically. The pancreas, the liver, and all those organs, they need a rest. No machine in existence works over time like this. The human body is so strong and resilient that it can keep up, but eventually you start breaking down. That's when you start getting serious health issues. Do not stuff yourself with food. You should always leave your belly half empty. Your belly should always be half empty. And less is more. That's why a fruit diet is fantastic, because you're eating, the calories are low, it takes 15-20 minutes to digest, and you're good to go. And if you cleanse the adrenals properly, you have boundless energy. I'm saying boundless energy. I'll say it again. Anybody who has done a fruit cleanse and done it properly, you will understand what I'm saying. You don't even get hungry, because when you clean the small intestines that absorb nutrients, Okay, you don't need to eat a lot of food anymore. Okay, whereas if you're eating starchy and proteins, you have to shove a lot of food in your mouth, and you can't absorb most of it anyway. So you need more and more, and also you have fungus and parasites eating for you, and they create cravings. So yes, the human body is designed to have very little in the high nutrient dense foods, and very little of it will make you fly, will make you thrive. You can try it and see. Okay. Thank you so much. That's interesting information. Thank you. I do my best to try and help you as the best way I can. Do I recommend fasting? Yes, I recommend you do fasting. Absolutely. My day normally, I won't eat until preferably 3 or 4 p.m. So I won't have any food or water until 3 or 4. So I'll fast overnight, and when I wake up, I won't touch water or food until 3 or 4. Sometimes up to 6 o'clock, and I love the way it makes me feel. I just love it. Like I'm also at work. I'm working hard. I don't even think about food, and I'm not hungry. But it cleanses your body. The fasting is fantastic. But I recommend that you don't jump on from a standard American diet to a fast, okay? It can create problems. So always go on a fruit cleanse. That's why I preach fruits and herbs for a bit, and then you can add you can go on to a dry fast or water fast gradually, okay? Because the fruits will help cleanse the bowels, help cleanse move the lymph system for you, so you can get rid of waste. And then when you go into the fasting, the dry fasting, etc., you'll be thriving, okay? Dry fasting is the very top of the mountain of detoxification. Then water fasting, then juice cleanses, okay? Then fruits, raw fruits, then green drinks, then greens, okay? And then, the rest of other foods, so-called foods, are way below, and they actually harm you, okay? So let's see, okay. Thank you. Someone says thank you for your time. I appreciate you being here and you watching this as well. I'm thankful for you being here. Thank you, okay, for taking charge of yourself, your health, and for learning, because no one else is going to do it for you, okay? I appreciate you so much, and I'm thankful for you as well. Any more question? Okay. See, for the toxins, how do you remove toxins? Toxins, again, kidneys, lymphatic system. You got to make it. The body doesn't want to keep toxins. The only reason why you keep toxins is because it can't get rid of it. You have to understand this clearly. The body is far more intelligent than any science, far more intelligent than any human being. It's so complicated inside, yet so simple in its function. That's my tagline. The body is too complex to understand. It's too complex. What I mean by that, I mean they are doing X-rays and all those tests on the body, trying to figure out how it works. It's literally impossible. Okay, it's just too complex. We're not at that level yet of intellect to understand how it actually works. But nature designed it so simple in its function, meaning that if you give it what it requires, it will perform perfectly well for you without any illness. If you give it the wrong foods, you have a price to pay. You might think that you're eating the right foods because some expert told you so, but I can tell you so. Most of the information out there is not true, including the published researchers, because remember they are sponsored by some interest, okay? And anyways, you gotta decide for yourself. Okay, I tried eating veggies and got so bloated. Yes, it's very possible, because like I mentioned to you, that's the reason why I'm on the fruits when it comes to cleansing. It's because when you go from a standard American diet, you're coming from a place of obstruction. Your pancreas is not working properly. Your gut is full of sulfur and putrid material like undigested proteins and starches. Okay, and you're putting good food inside you. You're putting cleansing food inside you. It's going to try and scrape and clean the body out, but you're not eliminating waste properly. You're not pooping properly. You're not kidneys are not filtering waste properly. So this creates this kind of bloat. It's not the food that's a problem. It's your system that's a problem. So if in this case, what I would do personally is I would avoid the things causing the bloat. First of all, maybe go on green drinks. There's less digestion involved. Okay, and then as that builds up, you can move on to the fruit and fruit juices. Okay, so let's see if there are any more questions. I think I'll end it soon. I think. Can diabetic go on a fruit diet? There are many people who have come to me, okay? A lot of type 2s have come to me. And there are some of my groups that have actually posted their progress there. And after a while, they don't need, they go to the doctor and tell them to get off the meds, okay? Because their sugar levels have stabilized. And that's because they are working on the pancreas and the adrenals. Type 2 is an adrenal issue. adrenals. Fix your adrenals. It's not an issue at all. Okay. Of course, you go check with your doctor, etc. Do whatever you need to do, because you're taking meds. It's their business. It's not mine. But you definitely get better with the fruits. You go on low glycemic fruits. I would go on a raw vegan diet. When I was studying herbalism, it was an A&P book, and there's a chapter on it, and they're talking about diabetics and a raw vegan diet. And this is the author is not a vegan. Okay, just let me make it very clear. But he's a very thorough professor, and he said the raw vegan diet, when it comes to diabetes, is one of the best diets to be on for a diabetic, okay? Because you are removing inflammation. Inflammation is what causes diabetes, because it affects acidosis affects the pancreas and the adrenals and the kidneys, okay? Again, it's always about kidneys. So a raw vegan diet is imperative. A fruit diet will allow you to remove the mucus and acid affecting the glands faster, but I would go on a low glycemic fruits first, because your body is not used to it. But be aware and pay attention, because your blood sugar will drop on a fruit diet. It will. Thank you so much for the gift, John. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said before, the gift is not I don't care about the gift. I care about the fact of your intent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yes, definitely, a diabetic can go on a fruit diet. I would consult your doctor first, and I would educate yourself more, watch more of my videos, and then you make your own educated guess and move, okay? Let's see, do you have any advice for fibroids? Yes, fibroids, any cyst, any kind of boil. Again, it's the root cause is a kidney issue, okay? Because the uterus, it can kind of get rid of the acids properly. So the body creates these encapsulations or protection against the acids to protect you. So if you want to get rid of that encasement, you have to give the body a reason to remove that acid, and that's through the kidneys. So fix your kidneys and cleanse the uterus. Use the herbs for the uterus. Okay? We have something called the reproductive F formula. It's designed to help balance the estrogen levels in the body, because sometimes too much estrogen will cause it as well. But it's on the root level, it's still a kidney issue. So please comment on any of my posts, or reach out to me on Instagram, and I can give you better information, because in Instagram I can send you full protocols, okay? And I'm more than willing to help you put you on the right path. Okay, so what herbs do you recommend, and where to buy it? So the herbs that I recommend that you use are always, and it's too long for me to mention each one of them, okay, because it's way too many, but you always use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymphatic system, the endocrine glands, okay, and the bowels. These are what I call the Fabulous 5, okay, and we have a tincture for it, you see, Fabulous 5. And there's over 42 different herbs in here, okay? And what it does is when you're trying to heal something, those major systems, organ and glands need to be attended to, because if they don't work properly, you can't eliminate waste. And if you can't eliminate waste properly out of the body, the acids, the waste is what's causing the health issue. If those issues, the body can heal itself. So we use the Fabulous 5, and you always use kidney teas, okay? Kidneys are if someone had told us when we were in school or something, like take care of your kidneys, I don't think we'll have half the health problems we have now, because the kidneys are one of the major avenues of eliminating waste and toxins, okay? So I use kidney herbs, and you can get it, someone posted the website, is Mira, MIRA, HERBALS.info. That's where you can get the herbs at, okay? But like I said, if you don't get this message and you want to ask me any of my posts, just comment and I'll answer you. Okay. Let me do one more question. I'll end it. And I'm enjoying this so much. And like I love helping each one of you as best as I can. But let me see if we have any more pressing questions. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Someone says daily. Can you please clarify? I don't understand what that means. The website again is Mira, MIRAHERBALS.info. So Mira Herbals, MiraHerbals.info. That's where you find it, okay? You're welcome. Thank you too. Let's see. US vegans get a lot of hate, and we are trying to do is help everybody. You see, the vegan thing, okay, a lot of people don't like to be changed. It's just very important to understand. You never try to change somebody's opinion. Like when people, I told you about a post I made about coffee, and people are getting upset about it. So I made that post, to entertain, but also to help people be aware of the effects of coffee. Listen, I have coffee once in a while. I haven't had it for I think close to a year now, but I do have it once in a while. I'm not saying I don't. I have my weaknesses too, okay? But you should be aware of what's bad and what's good. And also, if you have a health issue, do not do the wrong things. Don't eat the wrong foods. You should have enough self-respect and love for yourself to not. Because let me tell you something: if you don't make the changes, nature and the body will make changes for you. And when it does, it's at its terms and it's drastic. Okay, meaning that if you feel some issue coming, you don't fix it, and you let it fester, you're going to have a major issue, and now you're going to need surgery and God knows what after that. You don't want to get that position. So my point is, if you have a weakness of some kind of food you like, I'm not saying throw it out. I'm just saying that be aware, okay? But having said that, don't try and change someone's mind. If you are vegan, you live by example. Like meaning that people are not stupid. They can see. If you are thriving and you're doing well and they are suffering, they can see. They're on their high protein diet, they're eating their meats, and you are vegan and you're doing better. You can clearly see. You don't have to do any math for it, okay? And lead by inspiration. Other people will follow you. But when you try and go against somebody and try to convince them that they are wrong, oh my God, like, let's put it this way, don't argue with a fool. Actually, it takes two people to become fools. So if someone's arguing against me about a particular point, I say, okay, you're right. That's it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's me who matters, and it's only you who matters. So how you treat yourself is how you treat others, and how you manage your health is up to you. Don't listen to what other people say, and they have a lot of criticism. It's fine, but don't put your vegan rights on anybody else, and don't put your meat rights on anybody else. Like, it's your view, it's your preferences, right? Lead by inspiration, and you get respect and love, and people will follow you as well. Okay, I definitely do. Oh, sorry, I missed a question. Someone says fibromyalgia. I can't even say the word properly. Yeah, but it's this systemic pain, right? Systemic pain, acidosis. It's literally that. Like, remember what I just mentioned right now? You're letting things fester. Okay, so the body warns you initially to warn you, and then you don't pay attention to it, and you keep on going, and then things get worse and worse and worse. The fibromyalgia is systemic acidosis. Your body literally is acidic all over. Okay, you gotta get a kidney filter. I'll use the Fabulous 5 I mentioned, the kidney tea. It took a bit of time because it's chronic. Okay, and just don't eat any cooked foods for a long time. Raw vegan food and a high fruit diet. I will be on 100% fruits. I'll be on a 20-30 dark grape only diet with the herbs. Lots of herbs. Okay, the Fabulous 5 as I mentioned right here. Okay, and the kidney tea. I would drink kidney tea like there's no tomorrow. Okay, the kidney tea. Drink the kidney tea and it's flush. Give it time. You will feel better, 100%. When you start eating the proteins and the starches and you have this condition, you feel the pain immensely. Stop eating any animal products, any cooked starches. Go and live in vibrant foods, and you see the benefits. It's drastic. Okay, but be patient because this is a very chronic issue for such chronic acidosis. What's your thoughts on eating fish? Okay, like freshly caught fish. I don't eat any animal products, period. Like I told you before, I was a meat eater before. Heavy meat. When I say meat eater, I mean meat at every meal. Okay. When I first married my wife and we sat down on the table, and we're both back then were struggling. We're trying to. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it, John. John, thank you so much. When I was we're struggling, how to make ends meet. Would eat pasta and tomato sauce, and I would say, "Where's the meat?" That's what I would say. And I mean, foolish me. That's what I would say. And she was doing me a favor, right? She was a vegetarian back then, but I don't touch any meat since I became a raw vegan. I'm not a raw vegan, sorry. Since I went on a raw vegan diet, that was 9 years ago. I haven't touched meat ever since again. I remember I was eating steaks, fish. I come from Ghana, so we used to eat a lot of fish in our stews. Okay, I don't touch those stuff anymore. Why? Because I don't crave them. Number one. Number two, I'm thankful I don't touch it anymore because I don't believe in hurting animals. Even though I don't eat, I'm not the one killing the animals. I just won't be. I won't create a demand for it. Doesn't make any. Yeah. So I don't touch anything. But fish. Listen. The benefits it gives you can get it from fruits and veggies. The benefits in any animal product, you can get it from fruits and veggies. These animals, like like animals, the cows and stuff, in their natural environment, eat grass. They eat vegetation, and then you eat them. So it's kind of like you're going around the chain. Why don't you eat what they eat? Not necessarily grass, but eat living, vibrant foods and get the same benefits. So I don't think there's any good benefits in fish personally, okay? I mean, that's my personal opinion, of course. You go elsewhere, they'll tell you it's fantastic for you. Has low fat in there, whatever it is, but it's acidic. It creates acidosis in your body, and it will eventually catch up with you if you're not careful, okay? So yeah, I don't touch it. I mean, people have their own personal opinion, and Thank you so much. Bless you too. Okay, and I'll tell my wife as well. Thank you. Someone says, brother, where are you from? Okay, I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. The reason why I look the way I am is because I'm mixed race. Okay, I'm part Ghanaian, so part black. I'm also part Scottish and part Lebanese. Okay, so that all that mixed together makes me who I am. Okay, all of us are unique in our own beautiful way. Okay, so when I see everybody, when I meet somebody, I'm so appreciative because, like, everybody is so unique and everybody has something to offer somebody. Like we are beautiful. Like human beings are beautiful in the sense like everybody has something to offer. Okay, even by intellect, even the person who is being silly has something to offer. You know, if you get to see these things, you learn and appreciate. You appreciate life more. Okay, yeah. I'm from Ghana, West Africa. That's where I grew up. Okay, now I'm in Canada though. I'm Canadian. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. I'll ask one more question. I'll end it. How were you able to build muscle without protein? So I told you I built muscle with protein before, okay? And here's the weird thing though, okay? So my highest weight I ever achieved, I think about 265. I was like really big, okay, really big, muscular. I never done drugs before, okay? It's just good genes. Okay, I'm from West Africa, so my family has good genes, muscle-wise. So I did build a lot of muscle, but I felt very unhealthy. I felt bloated. And, you know, my neck was up to here, like, you know, 260. Right now I'm 225 pounds. So imagine 265 pounds. They used to call me the Hulk, basically, okay? And I used to do some bouncing, like in a nightclub, and people literally, my back is so big they can't see. That's how bad that's how big I was. But I didn't like it. No, I was strong. I was still strong, mind you, but I was strong like I remember at one point taking a couch and throwing a couch just to see my strength, you know, that's how strong I was. But no, I don't do, how do you say it? I built muscle then, sorry. And then when I became a raw vegan, I lost, my weight dropped to 209, okay? And then after I cleansed, my weight went back to 225, where I stand right now, okay? And the muscle mass is still there. Like, in other words, I haven't lost it. So the argument that you need protein to build muscle, it's kind of like, it doesn't flow with me because there's no evidence as far as I'm concerned on my body. Like I said, you be the judge of your own body, okay? Someone will tell you other story, I mean, science says this and science says, it doesn't make any difference because your body reflects it. Ever since I became raw vegan and fruitarian, I recover faster in my workouts. I can literally work out every day. I don't get sore. Before I became eat fruits and veggies, I couldn't work. I used to work out once every 2 weeks intentionally, but also because I was in pain. Okay, and I believe in a high intensity training and very infrequent training. So I would train like a beast, like lift really, really, really heavy weights, insane amounts of weights as far as my body can tolerate, and keep it very short. It's called HIT, and I would eat like a madman. Okay, protein and starches and I would take coconut oil and oh my god, it was bad. Okay, but I got massively huge. I don't like that feeling. I don't feel that heaviness in my chest anymore. I love the way I feel. I feel light. Okay, it's fantastic. I feel strong. And my age, you know, I'm 45. I feel like better than I was 20. I can do squats. I don't have any joint pains. I don't do any of those things. So I'm thankful for what I know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, last question, and I'll go. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Drinking water. We'll try lemon. If you're drinking water, okay, don't drink a lot of water. Put lemon inside, okay? I'm telling you, it alkalizes the water for you in a way. So when it comes to alkalizing water, you know, you have the Kangen water, whatever it is you call it. It's not alkalizing. It's a high pH. But when you put lemon in your water, the lemon itself, the juice, is alkalizing. It has nutrients in there that are alkalizing. So when if you're going to drink a lot of water, put lemon in there. Put some stevia in there to make it sweet and drink all day. Fantastic. I have a big jug of it, huge jug. I finish it. I make one or two a day. I'll finish it. I can't get enough of it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Someone says I enjoy your live chat. Very educational. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I can't say enough how thankful I am for you for being here. Okay. I appreciate it because you could be elsewhere. You could be doing something else, but you choose to watching this, and for me, it means a lot to me. Okay. So one last question, and I will call it a day. My phone is dying, actually, so it'll cut off by itself. Yes. Someone says, everybody reading this, you are beautiful, handsome. Yes, every one of us here, that's how I feel, personally how I feel, is a gift from God, okay? We all come to this planet for a reason, I'll tell you. But everybody you come across your path is not by chance. You watching this not by chance. Everybody comes across you on the street that passes you by. That's why you have to have deep respect for everybody around you, because they're there for karmic reasons, okay? And it just makes you feel better when you love somebody, because you could hate, but the love feels much better, and it also makes you feel much better. So I've always been that kind of person. I always feel like you gotta love somebody, especially if they hate you. Love them more. Fight the hate with love. Don't ever go against them. Don't fight them, because you can't win against somebody who has decided to use hate. You can't. This can't. But you can love yourself enough and give them love, and eventually they'll recognize it. If they don't see it now, they'll see it later. And it's the most painful thing to defeat somebody with love for them, because it crushes the soul, meaning that they realize that it's not in their nature to be hateful, and then they realize it and they wake up. But at least they're woken up. So always use love. Always love. Okay. I feel that the fruitarian raw veganism is more of the loving kind, because we don't eat violent foods. Thank you for the gift, Plant Mama. Thank you so much. Yeah, we don't eat violent foods, and the violence is reflected in what you eat. Is a fact. If you eat a lot of violent food, you will get violent. Okay. It's just common sense. So try and balance your diet. Eat more living, vibrant foods, okay? I'm not here to tell you become a vegan or whatever it is. I'm here to tell you how to heal and get better. But it's your choice, what you eat and what you don't eat. Having said that, guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to end it now. I'm going to hopefully come back soon, very soon. I'll try and do this often, okay? But if you have any questions, feel free and ask me below. I'm so thankful for you guys being here again. So God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy yourselves. And like I said, any questions, feel free and ask me in the comments. Okay, I will answer it. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.